Hey everyone, my name's Scott and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my 30th video, which is all about my short story, Rising to the Challenge. This short story was written for the July Furious Fiction Challenge held by the Australian Writers' Centre. To fit the criteria, this short story needed to take place in a contest, include a character that forgot something, and use the words press, fling, and ground. I really enjoyed writing this short story, so without further ado, here's a sneak peek at my short story. Bakers frantically piped frosting and prepared presentation plates for the 17th annual Browington baking contest. Daniel's mind raced as he waited anxiously for his culinary masterpiece to emerge from the glowing food furnace. In his 12 years of competing, he had never taken out first place. But this year was going to be different. This year, he would take home the coveted golden whisk and proudly place it in a store window. Feeling the heat? Andrea taunted, pressing small flowers from pearl white fondant. As the owner of the only other bakery in town, she flaunted her 8-year winning streak over him at every opportunity. The theme for this year's competition was comfort food, inspired by the mayor's recent desire for a happiness lost long ago. Naturally, Daniel opted for manteconchas and hot chocolate, an ode to his culture and a simpler life before adulthood. Scooping a teaspoon from the stainless steel saucepan, he tested the sweetness of his bubbling concoction. It wasn't quite what he remembered from spending time with his abuela. "Ah, that's what I'm missing," he exclaimed. Whisking in a dash of ground cinnamon, he let the decadent scent fill his nostrils and lightly fog his glasses. Perfect. "You know, talking to yourself is the first sign of craziness," Andrea said. "And you must be crazy to think you can beat me this year, Dan." "It's Daniel, Andrea," he replied, beginning to prepare the serving dishes. "And that's rich coming from you." "Why yes, my chocolate and caramel banoffee pies will be rich. The judge will be so delighted with my—" "Attention, contestants," a judge announced, cutting off Andrea's petty insult. "You have just under 5 minutes remaining." This story goes on to tell what happens in the final 5 minutes of the competition, and whether Daniel can finally defeat Andrea and her winning streak. This story was written at a time where I was trying all different types of baking in the kitchen, attempting new recipes at cookies and pastries, and even having a go at making pasta by hand. Now, not all of my recipes turned out edible, but nevertheless, they acted as the main source of inspiration for this story. As usual with these sorts of challenges, I began my writing process with a word web, allowing me to see many possibilities for the story. After deciding on the concept, I started laying the groundwork for where the criteria would be met and the characters that I would be including in my story. Doing this meant that I could have the core parts of my story and the rest could be molded around it. In the end, I enjoyed writing this story because I could easily relate to Daniel, in that although my kitchen experiments don't always turn out the best, I'm always trying my best. After all, I never know what a recipe will be like until I try it. And who knows, one day it might even take out first place. And with that, thank you very much for watching this video. Please make sure to leave a like down below and comment what you thought of my short story. I post every Saturday, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss a new video. You can also follow me on my various social medias. I've got a big project underway and I can't wait to share it with you. And until the next video, live a life worth writing about, whether it's in books or in the stars.